sleepy.
Didn't sleep well?
Yeah, I blame Kachina. Being all mysterious about some gathering to discuss something important. Also, how come it's...
When I tried to wake him up this morning, his response was, "Leave me be, minion. Darest thou disturb the almighty Dragon Lord in our slumber?" I figured it'd be for the best that...
Not late, am I?
Nope, you're right on time.
What's up? Why are you so serious all of it?
Bloodshed between the tribes. That seems almost... Even working together on some...
There have always been disputes.
And that little Kukusor Antu believed that the sacred flame crystals harbored some kind of evil power that lay at the root of these intertribal conflicts. And that led to all...
You'll see that no...
Exactly. When the second half...
Ooh, act?
Then, of course, not...
Yeah. The best way to make... So, how exactly are we going to do this? Is there anything we can...
Once, when I was reading a foreign book, the story used... Then the children all raised their hands, lending their power to the... For the adults watching, it's just, at that age...
Oh, true. When I helped out at my... Then they'd shower me with praise when I was finished, saying stuff like, "Good job, Mualani, you're a genius."
Spot on. That's exactly it. We want to make... Besides, but we can't pull off a show like that with just us.
We'll probably need about 5 more people. I mean, there are 5 more...
You have my... We get some pretty...
You have my...
And my...
Oh...
And unlike the...
Well, if,
Let's see.
Why are you all looking at me?
Consider it our vote of confidence, Kani.
Fine. Then you have my grappling hook.
So, that...
Sorry, guys. I'd love to sign up, but I already promised...
As for me... if I...
And I'm just... I'll stay and help the Saurians, as our Archon herself often...
That's right.
Great! Let's make the... I've even come up with this...
After centuries, we're holding the Bloomflower trials. Are you all
Yeah!
Ugh, why do they keep picking battlefields covered in mountains that need climbing?
If you're worried about getting tired, I can just fly you straight to the launching a surprise...
I'll use smoke to sow confusion amongst their ranks. Then you guys can just charge in and...
These two aren't even...
Let's all just calm down for a moment. We don't even know what their formation will be like. Besides, if we don't deal with nearby opponents first...
But the area nearby is full of rocks!
That's... Come on! Coach will take it from here.
Whoa, you actually managed to smash all the rocks!
Woo! That loosened me up. Quick as a flash. I'll stop you in your tracks.
Farewell. Time to say hello.
Knock him down.
Don't worry, everyone. We can do it. Let's fly.
Open fire!
Excellent! We've
all tuckered out. Let me give you a hand.
Granny to the rescue! Now that's what Paimon...
Granny's not here to
Coach will take it from here.
Not too far now. Perfect.
Find a way to hold them off.
Hold on to your hats.
Suffer the wrath of Eastling! Start the clock!
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice! Another one in the bag.
Something's wrong. There are far fewer...
And Mualani hasn't put it in a...
Uh-oh, not good. The people of the Springs took back the base we just captured. And even worse, they're sending troops to attack our main base.
That girl has some moves.
Looks like we'll have to split our forces to hold off their count...
Don't worry. I'll handle Mualani. She still owes me for wrecking my front door. You just focus on moving forward.
You're like...
Thanks, Granny. We've got this.
How is this not over yet?
Let's hope you put up a
Do they
good
have in
fight.
reserve?
Splitting our forces into smaller squads to slow our advance and undermine our morale. Very clever. Looks like the Scions of the Canopy's base is on the other side of that cliff.
Ooh, does that mean it's finally time for the big showdown?
That cliff top's very high up. Whatever you do while you're flying over, don't look down. Steady.
I knew that wouldn't stop you. Let's have our weapons do the talking.
All right, you
go
asked for it.
You're free now.
Knock him down.
On my mark!
Faster, stronger. Ha. Sha!
This isn't over yet.
Can't hide!
Start the clock! Yeah!
Be free. Tell me what you see.
The fight is done. Sound the retreat!
The fruits of victory taste almost as sweet as ones I've grown myself. At least.
Wow, that explains why you were so fired up today.
Auroron! Since when has your granny ever gone around scolding people like some sort of
Anyway.
You can say that.
You youngs. Once this is all.
Thanks, Granny.
I'll have you know that Mualani didn't pull any punches during our little skirmish just now. Next time she shows up at my place asking for a favor, I'm giving her a proper talking to.
Shows that everyone really was giving it their all. Anyway, after all that,
We have indeed. Let's gather them up and head back. Next up, time for our little play.
Yeah, plenty.
Oh, that's great. Next up, the main event.
Just a sec. Before we roll the cameras, let's break it all down one more. Shortly, you'll all take the sacred flame crystals and place them in front of Milray and Nyan. Then, once Kanich gives the signal, Auroron will do his thing, and the crystals will start giving off a black mist. That'll be the cue to start fighting. Once things get afterwards.
Relax.
Great. Then
Oh, finally, we've...
It's just like Aoife said. He looks very relaxed.
As long as he sees.
Hey,
Special effects team, get in position.
On the case.
Now, time to get squabbling.
you've got this, Mualani.
Leave it to.
I'm gonna give you a piece of my mind! You hear me? I'd never have thought you'd do something so That is a good question! Let me...
I thought you said you were a natural at this.
I am, but I'm struggling to come up with a reason to argue. If this goes on, don't get caught up. Don't panic.
Kachina!
Huh?
When we went out for a picnic last night, you ate the last...
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, so...
No!
Good. He's starting to buy it. Time.
Mualani! Isn't it about time you paid up for wrecking my...
Oh,
And when might...
the last time...
Wait, hold on. Have you
Is this what sacred flame crystals can do? It's like you've all become completely different. Surely our only hope now is for me to...
Can it, Mawika? Do you even have any idea how long I've had to put up with your nonsense? Without so much as a heads up, you just dump some pile of design schematics in my workshop. Then you drive it into the wilderness every single day. And then whenever it breaks down, you send it straight back to me for repair. Even when I'm on... Oh, and not to mention your special sunglasses and that precious sword of yours that's impervious to even the hottest of flames. Do you really need to make a list?
Is it just me? Or is she Lonan's acting?
She might be the only one who's not actually acting, Kachina.
So sleepy. Why didn't you wake me up this morning?
And from now on, I am not taking any more work during
Wait a minute. Trying to get me drunk so you could write off some old debts, huh? Smooth moves, Mualani. Figured out some tricks to use on old
Well, listen up, everyone. Kanich! What?
Huh?
Whoa, what's wrong? What?
Oh.
You. Well, you're the worst. You wasted an entire bucket of ice by taking a...
And you ate all those crackers I baked. I spent the whole night
Always yelling at the top of your lungs. You're a...
No list would suffice to record the horrible things you've done.
Whoa! Time out!
Oh, how could this be? The argument's spiraling out of control. I can no longer cleanse the evil If this goes on much longer... continues for much longer... Oh, yeah. If this goes on... We're so close. If only a brave... Good thing I wrote that all down in advance. Hopefully I sold it.
That's us. You ready, Antu?
There's no need to save him.
Fine by me. What right do you children of Echoes think you have to point fingers at us?
Bunch of liars and cowards.
Never have the heavens smiled down upon those who live by the rules. If something's worth...
I should never believe...
Antu!
You're up, bro.
Evil power that corrupts the human heart. We will stand united. Fly, my dude, fly!
Now, oh, got it.
The path of fate lies bleak. Walls rise in human hearts. Yet those walls we shall break, and we will march on. From this day forth, may worldly...
What in the...
The magic's working.
Grain fruit chips taste so much better.
I think you'll...
Well, I guess you're not completely wrong.
Also great with a glass of wine.
You're amazing, Granny.
And some glazed meat stew and volcano cake, too.
Sure. In that case, I'll go find Varessa and we'll make you some nice, juice or something. When will you all grow up? Why does it feel like I'm always the only one drinking?
You should stay off the bottle too, Granny. Isn't there some kind of sweet and sour soup?
Wait a minute, what exactly is going on here? Your attitudes towards each other are changing. What?
Huh. Wow, that's weird. What was I just... I can't remember if...
Something about wishing I dropped by your workshop more often and how grateful you are that I keep pushing you to achieve the Life is like climbing a mountain.
Wait.
Just kidding. I'll try my best not to dump any more strange commissions on you.
How into that have you... Snap out of it! Under some...
How? I owe you an apology, too.
Huh?
It seems the evil power is completely gone.
Great job, Antu. Don't leave him hanging. Thank you so much.
See, told
You were this close.
Here.
I couldn't help it, Lilani.
Huh? So you were all just playing pretend? Ugh, boring. I'm going back to bed.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Now, all this...
Everyone, over here!
Ian-san!
We've gathered enough ocean zephyrs. I asked them to give them to me, so we came together.
Just hang on a moment, everyone. I'll go mix the ingredients. Hey, Kakuku. 2.
Sure thing, bro.
Whew. This... Oh, sacred flame. Cheer up, bro. It's always tough to lose a friend. But in this case, our parting is their reunion. Antu's already wandered the world for way too long. But now that his final wish was to be reunited with his bro. And he's done that. Thanks a ton, everyone. With your help, Not only did we save this little Saurian from his torment, as a physician...
From my perspective, even without the threat of the abyss. So,
As it happens, I
leave the meat to...
And don't you dare skimp on it.
I'll go gather the others. Many hands.
See you tonight,
See you tonight!
Scatter!
Fancy a slice of volcano cake? I baked it myself.
Ooh, and that... so good.
Go ahead. I made this specially for you guys. Sweet cakes help people forget their worries. And I hope everyone could be happy every day. Yep, but reading through those old scrolls, I realized that the 6 tribes haven't always been so united. I've never experienced anything like... I love so I've decided to always do my best to help. I haven't figured out exactly how I'm gonna do that, but I can start with what I'm...
You know what? Paimon. That way, Paimon!
You really baking delicious Thanks, guys. I think I might have found a new goal.
By the way, Paimon hasn't seen Aoife. Or that Cuckoosaurus.
Before the party, I heard he was planning on heading up that hill to pay respects to his ancestor. They're not back yet.
If he doesn't get back guess we've got no choice.
Yo, Ancestor Man. Guess you're reunited with Antu already? I have a coup. First time I saw this dude, he was out in the wild, being bullied, but he barely made it. I gave him some meds, and from then on...
Thanks.
Hey, being on the road with me as a vet was never gonna be an easy gig. One time, he ran a high fever. If he hadn't luckily... So yeah, Kakuku.
Hey, don't mention it.
Your medicine that way?
Another victory.
Fire in the hole!
All right, take a deep breath and grit your all ice on you!
Open fire!
Locked on! Coming in. Snowed under! Another victory. Very good.
Let's fly.
Take me up!
Take me up! Ha!
Very good.
Mama! Bird. Let's fly!
Full speed ahead. Brace for their counterattack.
Let the world come alive!
You're toast!
All eyes on you! All eyes on you! Snowed under!
Propagate!
All ice on you!
Scatter!
A little frost!
Very good. Take a look.
Bullseye!
Snowed under!
Bullseye!
All
Bullseye!
ice on you!
Open fire! Open
All
fire!
ice on you!
Bullseye!
Show no mercy! Ha! K! Sa! Sha! Ha! Sha! Yeah!
Smash
your move.
Which will it be?
Get him! Ha! Ha! Sha! Sha! K! Sa! Fulfill our pact!
Smash
All
your
right,
scorch!
your
Which
move.
will it be?
Let's finish this fast.
Time to shine! Yoo-hoo!
Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
Smash
All
your
right,
scorch!
let's
Which will
finish
it
this
be?
fast.
Propagate!
Show no mercy! Think you're a match for Granny?
Which will it be? Smash your scorch!
Show me your
Which
move.
will it be?
Sha! Sha! Don't be a killjoy! Get him!
We've only just run! Well,
Let the world collide! Fulfill our pact!
Smash your
Show me your move.
Yeah!
scorched! Which will it be?
killjoy and run!
Time to end them!
Smash your scorched! Which will it be?
Show no mercy! Yeah! Seems like trouble. Yeah! Sha!
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
At the frying pan!
Show me your move. Show me your move.
While singed, Papa! Get him! Sha!
You're toast!
Propagate!
Get to work! Yeah! Take me up! Fulfill our pact! Sha! Sha! Ha! It's raining fire! Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh! Strike up!
Terminate! Scatter!
Hello, I'm Auroran from the Masters of the Night. What did you... What's the occasion?
you for completing.
Need some high-calorie food urgently? To the right place.
Oh.
Are you here to help find the baby Saurians?
And I'm Toba. You must be the helpers that we've been waiting for.
Oh, but Uncle Sanka said he was gonna send some of his friends over to help us. You sure he didn't?
Yeah, sorry.
Wrong.
Darn it! We've been tricked, Hoonie. I should have known that Glasses Guy was a con artist.
What are we supposed to do about the baby Saurians now? Time's running out. It's okay, Hoonie. Don't worry. There's been a lot of unrest after what happened to... It's Nanai! My dad's one of the elders, so he's busy. I didn't think it would take very long.
Yeah.
It's all right. Don't let them get to you. They should be. I already managed... Really? Wow.
Awesome. You gotta be careful out on the cliffs, though. They're really steep. Even grown-ups have trouble.
Hoonie said the baby Saurians are on the cliff, so let's find a way up.
Well, if it isn't the gruesome twosome who wormed their way into our servant circle of friends. Still awestruck from the last time we met? Would that be why you hastily scrambled up here to pay your respects the moment you saw us? I suppose we can't blame you. Such is the spell that our majesty casts on our minion. Very well.
Wait, aren't you like Kenichi's sidekick? What the heck are you going on about?
Silence! We shall have you know that.
Oh, come on. You talk big, but Kenichi clearly has you under lock and key.
That... If you must know, our humble servant begged us to investigate an abyss in... See this little lizard? Its mother.
Yikes.
She was but a low... Such a
Leaping from a cliff?
My dear
Anemic flying ant!
We sense a faint abyssal energy. an evil sorcerer. Suspicious outlander. Ha! How dare you! If you're not here to kiss my feet. Potty mouth on that guy! Paimon is furious! Still, good to know about the Abyss threat, huh? Wasn't expecting that. Let's not get...
Wow, you're back already.
I'm so... You're welcome. You're not from Natlan, right? Because your clothes look different than ours. Hey, you must be tired after all that climbing.
Yeah,
By the sound of... Uh-huh. Well, his clothes sure weren't. You know what? Really? Maybe he was the suspicious outlander that Ahau mentioned. Sure, if you're interested. Oh, let me think. Oh, please, mister. I've told...
Just one more story. One more, I swear. Why don't you tell me more? I heard...
Oh, you...
Oh, what?
Uh-huh. Their Turnfire is dip...
Why?
As soon as you turn...
Well, good.
Right? How nasty...
Yes,
Good guess. Mm-hmm. He didn't like her, and that's how our... But Ochcon... A split second late... All it took was a single glance.
The question is...
Nobody knows. And then... The grown-ups say that it lights up. It's like a final look...
Ah, a fine parable.
I don't know.
Either way.
Sure has. Yeah, and now...
Kinich.
All right.
Tell me more about this Kinich guy. One more story. No? Careful, Toba. You look dangerously close to cursing me out right now. Tut.
Uncle, you'd better not be trying to trick us. Or the Turnfire will get you when you die.
How would it get me?
Huh?
Wait. All right, kiddos. I'm a man of my word. 2 of my friends are on their way here, and, yeah, they'll help you out on my behalf. Work them like dogs, okay? That's what they're here for. Don't go easy on them just for my...
Really? Well, first...
We met at the foot of this cliff.
Serious?
If you don't believe me, turn around and see for yourselves. They're right behind you.
Huh? Where? Oh, wait! Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And all he got out of us was some stories, though. What's... Huh? You know Kinich? Not very well. Oh, man. I'm so... Me neither. Oh, the creep who... Exactly.
Uh-oh. Huni, look.
Oh, yikes. If there's anything...
We gotta run. Bye for now.
Huni, what were you thinking going out?
It's okay.
Kind stranger. Don't talk.
They were good people. Hello again, Huni. It's Miss Paimon and Mr. Traveler. Dad, it's them. They're the ones...
Oh. So you're the kinds... I'm Trinidad. Apparently you helped my daughter today. So now I trust that you're sensible people who know better than to take advantage of their host's generosity.
Yep, just help.
Oh?
Dad, please.
Kinich, I heard that 2 mysterious...
And Paimon's the other.
Ah,
Oh, now we're talking.
You've just arrived, I take...
Careful now.
Might go inside now, Huni. Dad's got some important business.
Okay. Well, we'll hear you out, but we can't make...
For many years, Burkina was a hero who bore the ancient... They were victorious. Normally, Yum-Kasor's never lived longer. That's right. The abyssal power in... So besides the ceremony, another important part of Turnfire Night each year, even though you helped us to solve the Abyss crime, only 5...
Has he woken up?
He has. Also, He attacked and wounded my companion, Nana, during the ceremony. She became contaminated by the Abyss as...
We heard. Such a trap.
Yes. Anyway, right now, of course.
Oh, you mean Knee?
Yes, he's the one. An exceptional ceremony? I'll have to charge an exceptional price. I swear, no other concept exists in that boy's brain. I'm not the one to usually talk about people behind their backs. Oh, and...
Yeah, Paimon.
Anyway, the fact is, the ceremony can just as eat. There's only a few days left. Wonderful. Come with me to...
Achoo! Curses! Who dares insult the great Kahul Ahau behind his back?
Oh, great Kahul Ahau, bless you.
Shut your filthy mouth, worm of the abyss! Your putrid words defile the air we...
Speaking as a member of the Abyss Order, that's music to...
Ugh, no...
Okay, but I digress. Mr. Kinich, I admit it. You see, I'm...
Okay.
Is that it? It's the extreme... Look,
You scum-sucking head first off...
you say I've heard...
You...
What?
And then I'll name my price.
There's still... See those torches over there? Those are sacred flame...
Are you saying that the sacred flame and the...
For a ceremonial purpose.
Gotcha! So...
That's one part. First. Then they must... The most skilled flame bearer.
Wow! He can do all that flying without ever falling to the ground? Well, of course,
Ha! Well, the flame bearer...
So...
well...
What about today?
Oh, no. Are you ready? I'll repeat the key point.
There's abyssal filth over there! Let's burn it up! get so filth over there? Let's burn it away with the sacred flame! That should be all the braziers!
I knew if there was an ancient name for out...
Yeah! All the... Oh, you mean the...
Some of them are still, I'm...
just for Paimon's...
See that place over there? There was a time long before, after a period of upheaval, our ancestors were forced to move away. If we failed to keep the threat posed by... So to answer your question...
Fair enough.
I'll need you to drop...
Okay, see you later.
You have my gratitude.
We've helped out with a lot of other local festivals before, but this one...
Traveler?
Kanich! Fancy meeting you here. We've actually been looking.
I'll get straight to the point. I hear you accepted a proposal from Elder Trinidad.
Oh, the...
Chill, it's cool. I only mention it because there's something you should know. And I suspect Elder Trinidad hasn't been completely forthcoming with you. His true intention is to resolve the Mountain King problem once and... That's right.
To the Night Kingdom? You mean...
To his death.
Whoa!
Too blunt? Okay. There is potentially a possibility that Elder Trinidad may be hoping that during the course of the ceremony, you kill the Mountain King.
But that's ridiculous!
And that glory comes at a price.
Oh, that's right. The Mountain King is a living yes, and Nana wasn't the first.
Mm-hmm. She likely won't be the last to lose her life either.
Still, is killing the Mountain King really
The Mountain King is a unique case when it comes to abyssal contamination. It's eaten that evil in past ceremony.
Trinidad didn't...
Then it sounds like you'll...
If he really asked us to kill the Mountain King, what should we do?
I know this must come as quite a shock, so I suggest you act like you didn't hear anything for now. But would you have time to visit the chief after your meeting with Elder Trinidad? I'd like to make a deal with you.
What kind of...
One that comes at a very reasonable price. Good.
Ah, mighty...
It was...
Glad to hear it. There are still the...
Kanich...
Exactly. We covered the fire lighting part of... It's quite simple. One point I'd like to stress...
Asleep.
But I understand. With your help...
Traveler?
So this doesn't faze you at all, huh? That's really all. In the meantime, and if you wouldn't mind...
So now we have...
I'll be sticking around over the next few days.
Seems like Kanich was right. We should go meet up with him right away.
Huh. You're here.
Kanich!
I can tell. It's written on your...
Is that the Traveler in Paimon? Forgive me for not being there to welcome you on your arrival. That should have been my duty as chief.
Hello, Chief Whyna.
I only heard the news from Trinidad yesterday, so I asked Kanich to invite you over for a quick chat. I believe Kanich has already filled you. However, every child of our tribe, this is our history. To kill the Mount... Nana's death was a great tragedy. My honored guests, please give this matter your serious... Perhaps there is. But despite all our attempts to contain the situation over the years, we've not found it. Right now, I should like to hear where you stand on this matter.
Running away won't solve anything. You just need some time.
Thank you both.
So, Kanich, earlier you were...
Let's walk and talk. I'll show you...
That works too. Kanich, Paimon finally understands why you turned Trinidad down. You knew what he was planning, didn't you?
Double-edged sword is right. But my response wasn't merely an I'm working on...
Really? Well, come on then.
In a moment.
Oh, yeah. What was it again?
I agree that he has a...
You got him a teeth? Anyway, moving on.
Yes, that's the... I'm a Saurian hunter, but I occasionally hunt the Abyss, too. One time I was pursuing some purple demonic dogs when I accidentally entered a hidden... I did some research after the fact. So, if we can locate one of these
Whoa.
It's not without its risk. Still, the chief is adamant.
Paimon can understand.
Yes, but on the and he has every right to... No one can seriously tell them.
You're right. Because at least in our...
I think I know a way. You have any better...
After all, the Abyss is...
If it doesn't end, the Mountain King's erratic...
All right.
All I need you to do is keep people away from me. I'm getting harassed on a daily basis by people trying to convince me to be the flame bearer. I can't afford to waste all my energy dealing with them. If you help me out...
Ooh, what kind?
Something well worth your while, I'd say. Just keep that way. Then, when the day of the ceremony comes, we'll move the Mountain King into...
Still sounds pretty... And even...
At least the two. The tribe needs leaders like them far more than a Saurian hunter. Can I take that to mean that...
For sure.
Great. Well, good luck to us.
Okay, task for the day. Meet the tribe's people and take some...
Hoonie, how can you call the Mountain King a monster?
Because he hurt a lot of people. And look what happened to Nana.
But it wasn't on purpose. The Mountain King is sick.
That's true.
How can you be so harsh to someone who's sick?
Toba,
Hoonie's saying nasty things about the mountain.
Once upon a time, maybe. But not anymore.
Yesterday, mate.
Toba! As of today, our friendship is over. There's no going... Oh, come on, The Travelers...
What? Really?
So that's what my dad wanted to talk... To be fair...
Wait. Speaking of Kanit...
Oh, yeah. We can get him to come, but if...
Oh!
I didn't mean to argue with Toba. All I said was that the Mountain King has done some pretty... Yeah! Dad just really...
Huh? Oh. I should...
That's more like... Guess so. I'd better go... See you, Toba. See you, Trav...
Okay. I'll head home as well, then.
Okay, take care, you two. Even though they said there's... Come on, let's... Huh? What's going on over there? Let's... Hey there! What?
A rehearsal for the Turnfire Night dance.
Ooh, there's a dance involved? Kinda want...
You don't know it? Ah, I guess you're not from these parts.
Why do you say that?
Because of the Turnfire Night, of course. The Mountain King could wake up at any time. That's why we're holding an emergency ceremony. This isn't one of those fun and games festivals. For outsiders, it might even be a little
Well, did you know that the Flame Bearer this time is actually gonna be an out...
Oh, I did hear about that. It's a first for sure. What? Oh, it's funny. I was...
You're not...
Not bad, right?
Oh, there...
Well, the question is, the way things are going...
You look
disappointed. Nah.
What's this?
You've never heard of it? Speaking of which...
how?
Oh, yeah. Then, do you know how they met? It was deep inside some...
Really?
Who knows? Strangely enough...
Oh, does that...
You bet it does. But after all the... Or...
If all you need to get...
Wait.
Come on, it's...
Pyro Archon above. Of course it is.
stuff explosive paint into an envelope?
Alrighty then. Stay back and take cover, Tiago.
Great minds think alike.
Yoo-hoo!
Farewell!
Spring forth! Propagate!
Be free! Go! You're free now!
Strike a pose!
Propagate!
Farewell! Not too far now.
That should be the last of them. Hey, look! That's gotta be it, right? Definitely look. It does match the story he told us, though. There's a song. Whatever. That's a wrap. Let's take it back to Tiago.
Be free! Time to say hello.
You've been robbed? Oh, I put
Let me take a look. Hey, Ponche! Come and say hi to these guys.
Wait, are you...
Huh?
My nephew Toba...
Oh, so you're Toba's uncle. Sounds like we managed to make a bit of a...
Toba's not wrong, my friend. These two...
Really?
Allow me to explain.
I spent years on the word
It was an unpar...
And now it's all gone. That little goon ambushed me during...
That book was everything to him. It's like they robbed him of his soul when they took it.
Dear honored guests of our clan, I am but a helpless old...
See what I mean, Ponche?
I don't...
Someone told you the Masters of the Night Wind is a tribe of weirdos? Who else is there? I thought I was the only one.
How brilliant! The show begins!
Your passion for treasure hunting is turning these chests into an endangered species.
Hey! You thieving rat!
What do you want now, you old bum? God, you're a waste of space. Prepare to get shoved... Oh, eat dirt, suckers!
Hey, he's trying to get away! You good? Let's chase him down!
Stop, please! By all the warriors, heroes, gods, and kings, Please!
Oh, yeah? Well, where is... You threw it?
The old bum's back all that time. The same place you found me! Look, I swear on the Pyro Archon, it's the
Okay, what do we do now? It sounds like he's telling the truth. Right.
Although the turn fire is a heroic symbol in Hoytza, this holds true. This appears. You punky. Let me see. The author is.
Silent!
Do you truly find no. Well, it may.
What? When?
Wow.
Silent!
All civilizations will be reduced to rubble by the passage of time. From ancient kingdom, but from the ruins of every civilization, the dust will rise and never settle. Thus, and you, now.
Does that mean?
You gotta stay positive, Ponche. You might have lost the book, but the brains behind it are still intact.
The whole reason I worked so... well, not exactly.
Oh, really?
I think the key to...
Ponche.
You're right.
Yeah, I remember. Maybe you're the...
I'm not talking...
Like what?
Like the fact that the key fact... If you don't believe me...
Traveler, different situation but similar idea. Doesn't this remind you of the hilly...
So, I came... It began...
Hey?
I'm sorry.
Sounds to me like you dreamed up one fence.
Can he?
I'm more or less finished.
Kanichi! I'm onto something.
So Mr. Pond...
I'll be there, Pon. Let's go. Here will do. Yeah.
Sounds like...
You heard him.
Yet.
I think it's possible. Burkina didn't fall to the abyss. Maybe he thought the Mountain King was stronger than him, and more valuable to the tribe. Or, either way...
How can you drop...
This is what I've... The story the Mountain King's...
What?
Of course not. We should help him move to a new... It's the only... The Mountain King is a hero to my tribe. Still, he's...
Ugh. Practical solutions hurt Paimon's brain.
Then let's break for the day. You're here.
Kanichi, didn't you... Hey! No one gets to discipline...
Maybe because I've never had a gentle-natured companion like Paimon to compare against.
Is that a
Yeah. I see what I'm missing out on now. And it's a lot.
Kanichi! We could drown this measly flying ant in one droplet of spit! How dare you compare her to the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula, how? Oh, just wait till I possess your dead body! I will commit heinous atrocities! Tear down your legacy! Destroy your reputation! Wreak havoc on your...
Traveler, Paimon, let's get down to business.
With pleasure.
I got my hands on this. The Rift Towns will tear through space to get to. You'll find out soon. They'll tear you to pieces given half the chance, so be careful.
You see, Kinich? I'm a man of my word. In fact, I'd say I under-promised and over-delivered.
I take it this is your true
Now that our deep cliché,
Huh?
Huh? Huh? What are you two doing here?
Traveler, this is the gift I got you. I know you're looking for intel on the Abyss Order, but it looks like you've already met.
Yikes. Frosty reception. Gotta say, I kinda...
Don't be ridiculous.
There we have...
Sanka! Aha!
What does it matter? A name...
That would explain...
I'll pass.
Wait. Of course.
Haven't I told... I spend...
I investigated him. He's not connected to the recent events. Just happens to be... So, I struck a deal with him. He helps me summon a rift. I allow him to do so...
But that's all over. And now Kinich wants to hand me over to you. Well, I was hoping this... That would have given me some more time. But now I've run into you. Just wait.
How? You are the worst of the worst! Colluding with the Abyss Order against Kinich? How could you... there is no betrayal.
Don't worry. I told him to act as bait.
Yes, and you should have...
It looks like your disciplinary measures have been less...
What?
The abysmal disorder with...
Traveler?
Hey now, I may be a lowly clerk, but don't underestimate... I could never... Do me a favor...
Darn! He got away...
It's alright. He's not worth our time in... To borrow that, think of it like apples that have fallen from... Even the
Huh. Of course! Ugh.
Don't worry. He can't hurt a fly.
Huh?
Such as...
Vulture! Vulture! We are the Dragon Supreme! Sovereign!
Let's pick this up another time. You should go back and get...
Oh, yeah.
Then it can't hurt to say this one more time. See you tomorrow.
I hear that you've... Many young...
Well, they won't have to... We really hope...
Haha, well... Of course.
I'm glad you gave me a chance. I always think it takes people with similar tastes to sustain a pleasant conversation. Nice to meet you. I'm Kaveh, an architect. If you have a project you'd like me to work on, then I'll need a detailed description of what you have in mind. Where's my key? Where's my key?
Shall we?
Off we go!
Our honored guest, I have heard much.
Don't worry about it.
If it means
a resolution,
no one look around you.
The ceremony was arranged.
That may be so.
Good evening, Traveler in Paimon.
Kanich! Not a moment too soon.
Chief Wayna, Elder Trinidad, could you give us a minute? I'd like to give the Traveler a few points. Let's step to the side.
Yeah, Elder Trinidad did, but, Paimon, what is the problem?
If you don't want your tongue to be burned off by the sacred flame tonight, I suggest... See those sacred flame pillars? Once that's done, head down into the cave where the mountain...
That sounds simple.
The process isn't... You have to keep... I made you a diagram that summarizes the steps. Take a look.
So that's our part.
I'll be with you the whole... You can leave that...
Okay. We'll try to remember all that and get it right.
Ready when you are. But I think I saw... Just tell the chief...
How are you doing? I'm counting on you. By past few, my brothers...
Go get the sacred flame. Nicely done. Off to a good start. Great stuff. You're over halfway. Keep it up. Impressive. Just one more to go. Come on, one last push. The final sacred flame pillar is up ahead. Great. All the pillars are alight. Next, it's down into the canyon and head for the Mountain King's cave. Almost there. The cave is just up ahead. The Abyss presence is growing strong. We should deal with the contamination first. There's the altar of the sacred flame. Remember, light up the torches around it first.
That's the Mountain King up ahead, right?
Kangamato, king of the Yumkasaurs from 500 years ago. He's
Paimon can tell. He's huge.
You've made it at last. You did even better than I expected.
Traveler, now comes the final and most important step of...
There's no need this time.
Hmm?
Such strong abyssal power. What? Kinich! What is the meaning of...
Is that...
Chief Wyna, Elder Trinidad. This is about to get a little
What do you think you're doing?
Solving the Mountain King issue.
You mean... by having him torn to pieces by...
No, stop!
Foolish Locust! Ugh, can't you see? We're trying to shove your Locust King into the beastly...
But...
I'm sorry, Chief Wyna and Elder Trinidad.
Can you promise...
I can't guarantee it.
Traveler, this is not what we agreed on. You must cleanse the Mountain King of every last trace of abyssal contamination. Okay, I see what this is. You've been in cahoots to...
Ugh, you imbecile! Oh no!
You forced my hand!
Elder Trinidad!
No! The Mountain King is waking up!
Everyone, out!
Ha 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 ha! It seems there is only one way to awaken you all from your willful... Take me, O Mountain King! Take me as your...
Everyone's still outside. We have to keep the Mountain King here. Give me a hand.
As a good knight should.
Watch out for the fruits he's spitting out. I can use those against him. Yeah, that's it!
Tell me what you see. That was unexpected.
Locked on.
What do we do? We can't open the rift!
Kill me! Put an end to White's at launch! Shame!
By past fuel and present flame, life marches ever on.
Oh, Burkina, I must atone.
Patience. We will answer to the fire for all our deeds. Even if one day I fall behind, never look back. Keep moving forward, as we are now.
Live with your guilt and shame. This is the price to pay.
Heir to the Turnfire, please use my ruined vessel to train the heroes of the future. The will of Kangamato will march ever on, till the abyss is stamped out.
Traveler, Trinidad's...
Guess that's the best.
We're simply not afraid to charge ahead. He's fine. Don't. After the incident, it is somewhat akin to... We've never seen anything. I think their theory makes sense.
Wow.
It's practical.
Wow. That's
I know what you're because you and that fire.
Whoa.
If anyone can answer it.
Ah, so Kenichi.
Time to go.
Hey yourselves.
We were gonna ask you.
Sorry.
So you thought you. Kenichi.
Intended
To.
sacrifice myself, but now I'm curious.
Well, and Ponche's
So you... I'm afraid I can't say...
Well,
What I would say is...
The Mountain King?
The core meaning of price... It's easy to die for your sins. Much harder to live with the guilt and keep on going. In the end...
Alright.
Health-wise, there's nothing to worry about. But his attacks are gentler now and not... Yeah,
It's body remake, but that was mere.
Oh, come on! That's why he doesn't.
Well...
Yeah, that's right.
But he ended up...
That's on him.
Friends? So, promise me. For you?
Yeah.
Huni, it'll be okay.
Toba?
Huh?
Now hold your horses. Okay, before you roll your... All right, I'll just get to the point. Do you know what...
What?
Your
Huh?
On my first... It's a date...
Oh.
Of course. And in the hands of the enemy... Why does But in the end, I made it through, and I left...
The moral of the story is to look forward in life, right? Yeah, we've heard that.
What I'm trying. She's right behind you.
Another trick? Huh? Huh? What's that sound? Seems like it's coming from that bridge. Oh no!
I'd leave her be. The warriors of the...
Oh, Chask.
Good to see you again, Traveler, and before we carry on, let's get a little further away before Koyer notices us.
So, that girl on the bridge, Koyer, you said? Should she really be on her own right now?
Don't worry. That's exactly why I'm here. Elder Alpa sent me to keep an eye on her. If she does attempt the unthinkable, I'll swoop in and catch her. I doubt it'll come to that, though. She's a fighter. Well, in the Flower Feather Clan, there's an elite flying squad made up of Kukasaur riders. But it's an extremely selective squad. To become a rider, you need to undergo a trial, where you not only demonstrate... Koyer has spent years training for her most recent attempt. But unfortunately, she didn't pass. So it's not hard to see why she's... Sometimes, they resolve to quit... What? No, we have a saying. This hits even harder. Besides, until then, all we can do is quietly watch over them from a distance.
Ah, okay.
Well, from the sound of her whistling, her confidence has been seriously shaken. No Yeah, but the Kukasaur... First she failed the trial...
Surely there...
That's very kind of you. I'm going to lay low near...
Koyer still isn't giving up, even though Chaska said that she has to do this by herself.
It's a Kukasaur. I would... Excuse me? Would you mind if we did some flying practice together? I think I know... Also, I really want to try some stall Huh? That sounded... Hey! Wait! Wait!
Do you think Koyer's feeling better now? Let's
Yoo-hoo!
Farewell.
Chaska! I summoned a Kukasaur! Although, unfortunately, someone else summoned it away again.
Oh, really? That is unfortunate. But if you can do it once...
You're right.
Hey, Chaska, how's Koyer doing?
Huh? Who are you?
These are my, You came up in conversation the other day because I was telling them about up-and-coming warriors in our tribe.
Oh, the Traveler. Anyway. If you say so.
Koyer, Chaska. Here you are. I've been looking everywhere for...
Oh, Elder Alpa!
I thought I should tell you myself. We're going to redo the flying trials.
Redo them? How come? This is so unexpected.
It's embarrassing to admit, but due to time constraints, we didn't do a proper inspection of the arena before the last round of trials began. Then we started to notice many candidates performing worse, so we redid the inspection afterwards. This was entire...
Oh!
Chaska, these people you're with.
Huh?
I have indeed.
Hospitality?
Of course it does. Besides...
Mighty warriors, plural? So Paimon counts too?
That should go without saying.
The Flower Feather clan seems like a really nice bunch of people. We definitely need to take her up on this offer.
Well...
Wait, Elder Alpa! Let me help!
Very well.
Sure thing.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, they're out of earshot. I'm just gonna come out and ask. That Kukasaur who responded to Koyer's call. That was your... I grew up with these creatures. I could tell something was off the second I saw it. His whole demeanor seemed less like a Kukasaur and more like, well, you. So I figure you must have been pulling the strings somehow. He looked very flustered when Koyer asked for a ride, so I whistled to give him a chance to escape. And judging by the look on your face, that was a welcome intervention, huh? It's all right. If you'd rather your hidden talents remain hidden, I respect that. I won't press you for answers, and you're the kind of person I'd still trust even if you had superpowers. I know you'd use them for good. I think the ends justify the means in this case. She just lacked confidence, and you helped her resolve her internal conflict. If you hadn't intervened, I likely would have gotten my mom to help out instead. Although, having said that, there's a small chance she might have recognized her and seen through the... Yeah,
Uh-oh. Are they fine?
They're fine. Just doing their daily combat training.
Combat training? A little young for that, aren't they?
Not to us. We're a tribe of warriors. In ancient times, we were the most elite troops, and even though times have changed...
Hey, is that Chaska?
Chaska! You're back!
Oh, can you come...
Now's not a good time, I'm afraid. I'm showing the Traveler in...
The Traveler in Paimon? Wait, you mean that legendary warrior and legendary...
Legendary?
Awesome. Mr. Traveler, can you teach...
Oh, Mr. Traveler! My family shop makes the best
Let's behave ourselves, everyone. These people are here as our guests. They're going to meet Elder Alpa in a few minutes anyway. Kotini, instead of being jealous of other people's talents, why not work on developing Cuphack? There's no point in trying any cool sword tricks until you... in Yatlan.
Okay.
Sorry about those kids. They just got overexcited when they... This is a volcano.
Whoa, it smells amazing! Traveler, you want some?
Well, that's good.
By the way, Chaska...
Aloof, huh? But it's a terrible attitude to have as a... Yep. Someone once told... Even if sometimes...
That's... Hey!
Uncle Cusco knows you're back, and he's come...
Traveler, Paimon, got a dash.
Wait, are you...
First rule of conflict? Sorry about this. Just stall him for me, okay? I'll explain everything.
Golden, I heard Chaska was with you, but I suppose she's run away.
Sorry.
Who am I? Only her father. She's supposed to go for a checkup every 3 months to see how her abyss condition is doing. Yes. She got exposed to abyssal energy as a young child. Then her birth... Eventually, some riders out on patrol spotted her and brought her back to the tribe. But she was practically feral at that point. The moment you took your eyes off her, she'd be getting herself into a fight. Or she'd run away to be with the Saurians. She seemed to prefer them to her own kind.
That must be the aloof period she mentioned, right?
We later discovered that her exposure to the abyss had planted seeds of conflict in her heart. So, we started trying, but ultimately... Yes, I'm well aware. It's just, she's been living dangerously again.
Yeah.
Oh, Chaska's be... Next time you see her, please tell her to be careful for me. If she doesn't...
Oh, where did the time go? We should be back up with Chaska before it gets any later. To get to the totem pole, we need to head north, right?
Be free.
It's all right. I bet my dad talked your heads off, huh? What did he say?
That's putting it...
The memory. Back then.
Huh?
That's right. Mom...
And look at you now. When the day comes...
You know me, though. So stick it out at least a few more years, okay? Give Koyer and the others.
Oh,
Wait, so...
Strength is certainly a core tenet in the Flower Feather clan.
if it all came down to... well, I came back empty.
And yet, you still managed to become the leader of the flying squad.
Yes! Paimon was waiting for that part! They were for the snack stomach. The refreshment stomach still has plenty of...
Well...
Elder Alpa?
What happened?
It's... some merchants showed up. Why now? This is terrible timing. There are a few wingless that...
Let me handle the other...
You should help too. Seems only fair after all.
Huh. Waska's...
A retry?
Waskar.
Well, they must be judging me for some. Don't waste your... In the meantime...
Yeesh, there's wingless, then there...
Used to be a fierce warrior, actually.
Are all cuckoo...
It's one thing to hang out and giving a ride to someone, so we have a mutual...
Are you sure you don't want to reconsider, Pashik?
I appreciate it, boss. But honestly, I'm pretty happy with my life nowadays.
Pashika, they're redoing the flying trials.
Ah, did Alpa send you? The way things are with the tribe these days?
Ah, come on, boss. Of course. I've already... And, like, handling these...
Finding something you love doing.
Fair enough.
Oh, by the way, you should try taking a balloon ride if you've got the time. Once you've been up there, no problem.
Farewell.
Hey, Junan. Gazing out at Ochkanatlan again?
Chaska? What are you—
The flying squad is hosting retrials again soon.
Maybe you're forgetting the definition of wingless. I've failed so many times already that I've decided to call it quits for good. I'm done. Elder Alpa always goes out of her way to come and tell me when a new trial is coming up, and it's nice of her to think of me. But nothing's gonna change.
They're making some big changes.
No, forget it. If I was genuinely good enough to make the squad, the location shouldn't affect my chances. A true rider can fly confident.
Junan! They're redoing the... Huh? I guess they told you already.
I'm gonna...
What? Why? She went wingless after her injury and spent years drifting.
I mean, I don't have that kind of perseverance. And besides...
Oh, come on. You know you don't need to worry about that. All right. Enough umming and ahhing.
Up and... wait! Hold on, slow down. I can't keep...
Well, that's one way to do it.
They've been best friends. You helped Koyer deal, but sometimes...
wingless on the list now, right? Where to next?
The trial arena. It's not far from the...
Oh, hey there, Chaska.
Yeah, she's...
Theoretically, why don't you head...
But,
Take me up!
Coming in.
Hey! Monsters! I thought I was done for. Oh, this spout should be good now. Thank you very much. How strange.
Oh, could be.
I can't...
Oh, are you here to help? So the blockage here has to be clear. If I dropped it or slipped and fell, I'd be blown to bits in an instant. All I need now is for... What do you think? Simple enough, right? Huh? Oh, that one. No, I've got no idea who that belongs to. I just wish I could fly up there and check out what kind... I'll head over and set up... All right! Get ready! All right! Get ready!
Let's fly! Open fire! Giddy up! Yeah! This is crazy. Maybe Inkanak was right, but how am I supposed to do...
Ash's phlogiston is being replenished. Looks like all the spouts have been unblocked. Let's head back up.
Wow, you took... Now we just have to wait until...
Actually...
Huh?
All the more reason to... The conditions in this area seem a little unstable. But a test flight is the only way.
All right, I'll get things set up for you. Are you ready? This should be a piece of cake for... All right, then spread your wing...
Watch out! Or you...
First to a crisp!
Let's fly!
That was amazing.
No, nothing major.
Help! Help me! You're from the Flower Feather clan, right? Please, come quick, you've got to help us!
Catch your breath first.
We got attacked by a Kukasaur. My friends are still stranded in the middle of the road with the goods we were transporting.
Huh? Are Kukusaurs really that aggressive? Do they usually attack groups?
Not in my experience.
Ouch! I've never seen such an aggressive Kukusaur.
Tasca?
Elder Alba? Huh.
Already flew away. Looks like it backed off once it realized that reinforcements were coming.
So why do you think it attacked these people in the first place?
No. These merchants are even trapped.
Ah! Thank goodness!
Phlogiston wings.
Thank you so much for coming to our rescue.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's us.
I am.
But Elder Alba, what about the...
Well, our guests here weren't seriously injured, and their goods are intact. Perhaps that Kukusaur was... There are so many of them around here. You'd expect something like this every once in a while. I don't think we need to pursue it any further.
Huh?
Oh, really?
Well then.
Huh?
So that's it? That all went smoother than expected. Well, guess we'd better get going.
A blood-stained feather.
The Flower Feather Clan should be about ready to hold the new flying trials by now. Let's go check it out!
Ah.
Yep.
Yeah. You'll see why soon enough.
All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1, fly!
Whoa! I feel light as a feather.
These phlogiston wings are up.
What the? What? Paimon can barely believe her eyes.
The merchants we ran into that day were selling a product called phlogiston wings. It's a flying machine worn on the back. To operate it, you just use a handheld trackball that controls...
That's incredible.
Yeah. If our tribe, well, if Natlan mass adopted this technology, it would revolutionize our mobility and response. Just think of the countless tragedies that could be averted.
I feel like I'm... You'd better believe it! Elder Alp...
Should this really count as a pass? If we did the trial,
Why not? The scoring rubric is about flying performance. It doesn't...
Yeah, maybe, but... I mean, even Chaska had to ride a Kukasaur in a trial, right? And the whole...
Well, if we can fly by ourselves, maybe we don't need to test the ladder anymore.
Chaska, Traveler, what are your thoughts on this new invention?
Right? That's what I think.
I agree that they have...
What?
I don't have any experience using these wings in battle. Nor is it immediately obvious. Taking a longer term...
You all raise valid points. But Chaska, while your proposal sounds perfectly reasonable, it would probably take... We lost so many people in that war. These phlogiston wings, and as for real...
Huh? Hey, stop staring into space! Thank...
You have nothing to...
Oh, Elder Alpa! Bad news!
Again?
Huh? Why did Chaska rush off like that? And then Elder Alpa and the others too? Anyway, let's go see what this is all about.
Oh, it's back! It found us again! Curses. She's really riled up this time. Hey! Stop running! We'll never outrun a creature with wings! Get back here and let...
Stop! All of you!
Chaska! Oh, wonderful! Quick, get rid of that! What's going on?
So it really is you, sister.
Wait, sister?
Koya, wait!
Is Chaska gonna be okay? Should we go check on her? Chaska?
I'm fine. Sorry for making you worry. No point. She's an expert at hiding her tracks. Once she's shaken you off, you'll never... At least, I always used to lose to her at hide-and-seek when we were kids. Well, yeah. You know I was raised by Kukasaurs. Anyway, she and I grew up in the nest together. Her name's Koya, and she's my big sister. We played together all the time, chasing each... Not all Kukasaurs are... When Mom decided to send me away, Koya strongly protested, and after I left, she became more and more reluctant to interact.
Maybe she thinks that humans stole you.
It's a possibility, but in any case, I had a hard time.
Ah, so...
Yeah, I started getting... And then, as far as I can remember, that was the first time...
So...
Well, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you if I'd said yes. No, I was... But I also knew... She saw it as... Not for a lack of trying. It must be hard for Mom. For now, let's bring the...
So, I hear there's been another coup.
Ha! I knew it! They're wild and...
Hey, show a little respect. The coup...
Maybe in the flying squad, but they don't give a hoot about the rest of us.
Well, now that we...
Are you kidding? How are we supposed to protect our tribe without them?
I didn't mean it like...
Huh? Protect our tribe? Or are you just scared that your precious flying squad will...
You take the...
Things are changing so...
Chaska.
The whole tribe's talking about this now. Breaking up a single fight...
On any other day...
But now that the flu...
I worry that we... Chaska.
I will.
Traveler. You've already...
Thank you.
And don't forget about...
This...
You think someone might...
It's possible. Also, Chaska...
I'll do my best.
Okay, so where should we start?
This all began with Koya's attacks. If we can find out what led her to do it... Unlikely. If you want to resolve a conflict...
All right, let's finish this fast.
Oh, so this is where you used to live as a child?
Mm-hmm. When I was little. Or sometimes after we got a bit of...
Stop!
Oh, really? I just thought it made a fun story. Then I'll share more with you. Hey, Mama Bird. I'm back. My last visit was only a week ago, wasn't it? See? I visit you more than I visit Papa Cusco. I brought a couple of friends with me. The traveler, Paimon. This is my mom. Her name is Chimpu. In the human tongue, anyway.
Hi.
No, not really. I don't speak it as such, but I can sort of get the gist. Although only with Mom and Koya, since I spent my formative years with them. Even then, it's basically a best guess based on their sounds, body language, and expressions. Seems to work about 9 times out of 10, anyway. As for whether Mom understands me, I can't always tell. But don't worry. I'm doing well, but I think Koya might be in some trouble. I know she's never been a fan of humans, but she's never deliberately attacked them before.
Does, Auntie Chimpu know anything?
Doesn't look like it. Koya hasn't visited her in a long time. Then, could you please tell me where she's living nowadays? If this animosity between her and the... She said she'll take us there. Thank you, Mom.
Shower me with praise! Shower me with praise! Strike a pose! Shower me with praise! Yoo-hoo!
This is a...
We stay here? Okay. Traveler. Paimon. Mom says we should stay out of... Koya is very hostile toward humans right now.
Any idea what...
Sounds like things are more complicated. There's evidence in this area suggesting that Koya might have been the victim of a human attack. No! It's Chime, Koya's child. They came over the sea.
What the heck?
I searched day and night and finally found them.
Oh, yeah! T'Pol's contraption is work-
Hey, there's enough. Who cares? Just get them all. T'Pol pays us per cat. Chaska? How do you get here? Quick, stop her!
Don't you even think about running away!
Don't come any closer, or I'll... Go, Phlogiston Wings! Take me out of here!
Uh-oh, looks like it now...
This is bad. Mom and Koya are already injured.
Help! Elemental energy suppresses it! Please, someone!
Get back!
It's still...
Guess we need more...
That was too close. I thought I would...
Answer us honestly. Were you the ones who attacked Koya before?
I am...
Well, she says it was you. Just tell me.
It was T'Pol. He told us to catch all the wild Kukasaurs we can find, and... he also said that this Kukasaur has become a thorn in his side.
T'Pol? Huh.
Well, he tends to send his orders in writing. He pretty much never communicates with us in person. And whenever we trade...
So you didn't even make those wings?
All we did was slap some labels on them and transport them over here.
To make it harder to trace their origins.
I don't know.
Well, that's mighty
No, T'Pol doesn't tell us much. But he...
What?
Easy now. You're still injured.
Yes, ma'am. But the Kukasaurs have a natural ability...
That's enough. So the
we've tried looking for it ourselves.
Random thought.
T'Pol.
Chaska, Traveler.
That voice! It's Alpa!
Elder Alba? What brings you all the way?
Well, I was patrolling nearby when I heard the sound of an I don't believe...
Elder Alba, does the name T'Pol ring a bell?
Huh? So he...
No. If he was a member of the Flower Feather Clan...
Now that you mention, you were away on a... He was a craftsman from...
The Children of Echoes.
But despite his... In the end, he...
Wingless, huh? Maybe he invented the phlogiston wings to get revenge on the Kukasaurs.
Perhaps. Or maybe it's simply his way of dealing with his regrets over his past flying endeavors.
Either way, it doesn't excuse his abuse of the Kukasaurs. I'm gonna take these guys back and expose the truth to the tribe. It's time for this conflict to end.
Easy, Chaska. Remember what I said about keeping a low profile? The ringleader still hasn't shown himself, and this man's allegation about powering the phlogiston wings with Kukasaur, bringing these men to the... After all...
Is that why T'Pol waited until now to try to capture my sister?
I don't...
But Koya only attacked you...
Nevertheless, we will be hard-pressed to change people's minds while in most... Bravo! My thoughts exactly. I'll take the other members...
Fair enough. Sorry. Whatever it is, it'll have to wait till this is all. Mom, sis, rest up and get well soon. I gotta fly. Let's start by talking to someone we know. It'll... Wakey, wakey, Shilonen!
Oh, it's you. Okay, give me a second. I'll come down.
I climb trees to fly further and see farther. I don't usually stop for a nap.
Well, we're not all like you. Always full of energy, even after flying around all day. Yeah. So, you've come all this way and interrupted my precious nap time. Might I inquire as to...
I'm sorry, Shilonen, but it couldn't wait.
Huh. To Paul. Nope, I'm afraid you're a few years too late. Why are you looking... Huh, phlogiston wings. Wow, okay. The kid actually pulled
it off?
Yeah, he started trying to build a flying machine right after he got back from the Flower Feather clan.
So right after he went wingless, then. Was this flying machine anything like the gun?
You mean your gun that's harder to tame than the proudest... But his parents traveled, which means most... I'll, go... I'm back. Allow me to introduce to Paul's mother, Puma.
Hello.
Oh, save the pleasantries. I don't want to spend any longer talking about that boy than I have to. I disowned him long ago. He is no... All he cared about was his pipe dream of And then when he left... He's no son of mine.
Wow,
Her husband, if you ask... I'll go keep...
Thank you.
Okay, so this notebook is the only lead we got now, right?
Some early designs for the phlogiston. Ochkanatlan.
So, was he serious about the workshop in the sky? Oh, yes. The one from the trial...
That balloon has been there for a while, and everyone's been wondering how it got up there, but what if it started off even higher?
Part of T'Pol's workshop?
Seems likely. By myself, I doubt even phlogiston...
Yeah, and he's probably holding on to it. Nope, that's way beyond...
Let's not worry. Just because we can't think of a solution...
Oh, good point.
And Mutoda.
Have you gone mad? Lucasaurs are our partner.
Chaska, you're finally back. Things are getting really tense in the tribe.
Some people even think we arrested the merchants just to support the flying squad and crack down on the phlogiston wings.
We found some promising leads, but there's a major...
A relic from the Cinder City?
An airborne workshop. Neither
Really?
Do you still remember? But now...
You mean...
Precise.
And then we just...
Yes.
It's an extreme...
If you want to give it a... Chaska.
Isn't bad-mouthing the Kukasaurs going a step too?
See you in the Night Kingdom.
Ah.
Goodness me.
Maybe so.
From a technical perspective, then we'll have to take the rough and ready approach. See, our prior, it's not without...
So, what happens if we...
It'll collapse.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it. As long as...
You're right about rough...
Take me up!
Look! There's a chunk of solid phlogiston right over that spout!
Koya can give you a lift.
Wow, Paimon didn't notice at all.
Well, probably because she didn't want to get too close to humans.
Whoa, you...
Yes, up there. That's probably where Chime is. All right, let's go have a little talk.
Take me up!
Aha. And sure enough, I should be able to figure it out with DePaul's note. Mm-hmm. That should just about do it. Now...
huh? Makes you wonder why DePaul even bothers with...
Well, also, for someone like DePaul...
But if he's... Why bother making a whole flying workshop so he can mass-produce them? But this...
With any luck. She's still breathing, but by the looks of it, DePaul was using these cages to extract phlogiston from... Once a Kukasaur is drained of phlogiston, it becomes too weak to... Let me see. Log number 330. With the support of...
I was finally able, even though it... Log number 3... has... Log number 3... Log number 1... Log number 1... Log number 121.
Huh? So many parts have been crossed out!
Yeah,
did anyone else notice?
We haven't got time. Huh. Never seen one of these before. Looks like this was built with the Cinder City components, too.
You're not thinking of giving it a nice hard kick, are you? Whoa! What's that mechanism doing?
It's asking for a nice hard kick where it hurts. Aim for the weak spot.
Bullseye! Bullseye!
What are they doing here?
It's DePaul's henchman. He must have brought them here using the relic in his prototype wings. Watch out!
Hey, look here! More of
Log number 403. I told them, but I also told them that progress can erase into... I promised them that our research will be the new... I only hope.
Imagine a world, if only it were... But to Paul, what about... You're not sharing the bad move. I won't let you get away with it. I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
Let's fly.
Take me up!
Let's fly.
I can't believe he captured so many Kukasaurs. But right now, we have to focus on solving this problem at the source. Looks like we've reached this.
And still no sign of Koya's baby.
Let's search this area for now.
Chaska, Traveler, come quick!
What is it? Did you find Chime?
Not yet, but look! It's another one of T'Pol's notebooks!
Log number 428. We decide this is the log number 436. Earlier today. Anyway, as long as our log number...
Huh?
I guess whoever wrote down the log number would...
Log number... We lost many comrades in the... But we can't... As of today, they ought to facilitate all this we do to make T'Pol's dream.
Given the way this is written, not to mention...
There's also a letter.
T'Pol, your father. I know you never liked him and cared even less for me. But we'll still be...
So Puma's not T'Pol's real mom? Huh. Well, she did say he never called her mom.
We know that T'Pol's... It looks like the real reason T'Pol didn't attend his father's funeral is because he'd long since passed away himself. If we ask ourselves, it all points to one answer.
That's right. T'Pol, his birth gave me new hope. I wanted to become the kind of mother who spent her days as a valiant rider, soaring the skies. But his father wanted to settle down, to give his child a safe, sheltered life in his tribe. We fought about it constantly. He started a new... I had no idea. Can you imagine or how proud I was? And then...
You've got a lot of...
I trust you've learned of T'Pol's wish on your way here. A world where the sky, if only hit, war will So tell me...
Nothing you've said excuses all the conflict you've caused.
You mean the argument... Is a mother... The phlogiston wings are that... Once the people... They will convince themselves that the... But this...
Your plan was hardly...
I'm sure you know me as fellow humans. Surely you can understand my perspective.
Alpa, Natlan doesn't belong to humans alone. And truthfully, neither do I. Peace imposed, and yet you would...
They are wild.
Ugh, how did someone like her ever become a writer?
It's all about...
You're wrong, Alpa.
Jaska, our...
Well, that's too bad. And the others?
Is that right?
Alpa!
Careful. Don't make any rash decisions. Unless you want to see.
Oh no.
I told my subordinates to take control of the tribe.
Take control?
Merely And since you insist on imposing me to... No, Chaska. You are the strong... I just need you to stay here for the next couple of weeks. As...
Your vision is to...
You sure about...
What do we do? Even if the whole tribe...
Stop delaying then.
Koya?
Huh? What are you... Stand down. No!
Take me up!
Time to say hello.
Knock him down. Give up, Alpa. We're negotiating my way now, and this ain't your strong suit.
Which will it be?
Just shut up! No! Help! Anybody?
Hey, something's up with this relic!
Oh, I've got.
Down a notch on!
No! What is she doing? She'll bring us all down with...
But why? We stabilized the relic!
Maybe it got damaged in the...
No. They're directly beneath us. My beloved tribe!
Okay. It's too powerful. But... Koya. Don't worry. All I need is...
Don't be insane!
Alpa! What are you...
You're a fool! We cannot... I... Sure, but I can find... Here. This should be high enough to save the clan. What?
You don't get to die a hero today. Koya! What do you mean, I'm fine? Didn't I tell you to catch me on your back? Why did you try to shield me from... accident? Yeah, right. Seriously, you're...
Chaska! Koya!
How are things looking here? I think that's putting it mildly. I owe you one. Oh, but be honest.
Mom, I'll figure out the... You don't need to... I just need some...
The Flower Feather Clan yield to the strong. And it's up to... So it looks like... It's...
Koya!
Yes, for the 10,000th time, I'm sure. The blast barely touched her. The reason she fainted was old injuries playing up, compounded by overexertion in recent days. The moment she finally relaxed, all the built-up stress finally caught up with her. And no wonder. Honestly, she's just like you. Anyway, now you know how we feel when you go off risking life and limb. Your mother and I would both appreciate it if you lived less dangerously. You know she wrote to me from the Masters of the Night Wind, just to scold me for not doing enough to keep an eye on you. If she wasn't so busy with work, you can bet she'd come back here and chew us both out in person.
I'll find an opportunity to apologize to her. I promise.
You'd better. No more avoiding us, okay? And don't get me started on all the checkups you've missed.
Got it. Got it. Huh? Koya? You're awake. I'll go let everyone know.
Hey, but we're not done talking. What are we gonna do with her, Even after everything that's happened, she still hasn't figured out how to start the conversation with you. She keeps saying, I don't think Koya has forgiven me yet. But if you ask me, she's the one who's scared to open up and have an honest conversation. For all her confidence, she's a very sensitive soul underneath. You'd think as a peacemaker, she of all people would know how to reconcile with her family after a falling out. She must have been a handful growing up. Thank you for being there for her. And of course, thank you for keeping her safe when you were up there in the sky.
Koya, Uncle Cusco, we're here!
Ha! I was just telling her that she's not to go chasing danger with Chaska.
Cusco, I understand how you must feel. But it's all
Oh, Paimon.
Thankfully, when her co-conspirators, the two of them, and as it turns out, not all... I'm so sorry. Most of the airborne workshop has now been dismantled. We've just left one small, harmless part intact. And we...
Let's see how they like being locked up in a sky prison.
So, it looks like there's just one less conflict left to resolve. Peacemaker?
I said I had to wait until things had blown over, didn't I? Koya, I just want to say... I'm... Huh? Does this mean you're...
There's that family likeness coming through again.
But that day, when we ran into each other... Huh? So then, when did you finally make your peace with it?